Hello everyone, this is Taka. I am Japanese. Today in this video, I'd like to talk about African largest refugee host country, Uganda current states. Today, the world is experiencing various divisions and conflicts, including ethnic conflict. Many people have been killed as a result of these conflicts. Among these victims are refugees. Refugees are people who have fled to another country because they have persecuted or flooded with persecution with their own country because of their race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or belonging to particularly social group. According to United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, there are currently about 21 million refugees in the world. And if eternally displaced persons are included, the number of refugees is estimated to be about 82.4 million. In terms of the countries hosting refugees, Turkey is the first place, Colombia is second, Pakistan is third, and Uganda is fourth. Why is Uganda is East Africa the world's fourth largest recipient of the refugees? There are two key points. The first, security situation is relatively stable in Africa. Uganda gained independence from the United Kingdom in 1962 and was initially under the monarchy, but military staged coup d'etat, and the country has repeatedly fought the civil war. The situation is by no means stable, although situation cannot be said to be stable. Compared to a neighboring country of Sudan, South Sudan, Central Africa, Chad, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the security situation is more stable, and the refugees from the Sudan, South Sudan, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and the other countries are pouring into. Second, Uganda policy, peaceful coexistence. Uganda government has a policy of peaceful coexistence between refugees and Uganda citizens. To this end, it has adopted various refugee policies. Specifically, the area where the refugees live are called refugee settlements, where they have allowed much more freedom than in a typical refugee camp. There are 13 of these refugee settlements in this country, in Uganda, where the refugees live together in the same area as Uganda citizens, and also guarantees. There is 5 points. The first, protection of the resistance and cultivated land. Second, freedom of movement. Third, the right to work. Fourth, access to schools and medical facilities. Fifth, the right to start business, and so on. For refugees, the same rights as Uganda citizens are guaranteed, making it easy to become economically independent. I want to talk about the assistance from the Japanese government. Currently, the refugee status rate in Japan is about 0.2%, which ranks the country among the lowest in the world. Japan has not established a system for accepting refugees and also tend not to focus on the refugee issue. And as a result, it is said that Many citizens in Japanese people in society are indifferent to refugee issue. In this context, Japanese International Cooperation Association JICA is developing support for peaceful coexistence between refugee and Uganda citizens through community development assistance activities and rights cultivative training. Lastly, I want to talk about the traveling to Uganda by Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Japan. Japanese are allowed to stay in Uganda for maximum of 19 days for tourist purpose. There are many tourists from around the world in Uganda, and the security situation is more stable than the neighboring Kenya. However, a Japanese Ministry of the Foreign Affairs has issued a travel advisory restricting traveling in some areas near the border and north region, and caution is required to almost all areas. Please exercise caution when traveling in Uganda. This is Uganda. This is South Sudan, Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Central Africa, Chad, Sudan, and this is Democratic Republic of Congo. This program covered topics such as Japanese culture, history, religion, and vertical issues in the world, creating the video in a short time and an easy to understand manner. If you are interested in this program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press like and rate button. And if you have any request or feedback, please don't hesitate to leave any comments in a message box. Thank you very much for your cooperation.